Do you have any crazy red flag photographer stories?
Yes, of course. I might get in trouble for this. Stay away from male photographers who love to shoot lingerie in black and white. Let me tell you what, there's a very specific vibe, and it's something that agents talk about a lot too. Of course, there are things like blacklists that exist where we can actually look at names of people who have been credibly reported to, be sketchy. But besides that, there's a very particular vibe that as agents or developers, we avoid when it comes to who's going to help us develop books. And I've definitely been on that end of some of those interactions. Being a teenager alone in a man's house in your underwear is never going to be the funnest experience, especially when people are taking pictures of you. And if you are on the younger side, it can be a vulnerable situation that you don't feel like you can say no a lot to because you want to be a team player and get the right shots and you don't want to let anybody down. Ultimately, I really just want to emphasize for everybody, your biggest power is that you can always walk out of whatever room you're in. And that's not just in modeling, that's in life. If somebody's making you feel uncomfortable and you're being reasonable, leave. You can go,
I always tell models too, like even in your demeanor and how you show up, number one, you really have to manage your career nowadays and advocate for yourself. And I even have these model test shoot guides for male and female models. Are like 7 different concepts that are seen very regularly in top model portfolios, where I like assembled all of these images to teach them where to shop and get these clothes, all the different poses. When you need a test shoot, all you need to do is download one of these guides and then go to a photographer and be like, this is what we're shooting. These are all the shots that we need. And then you just replicate it. But this makes it so much easier for models to like get the content they need and get the right stuff that they need that is actually usable. I don't think that any new model needs to be doing any lingerie or underwear stuff, male or female. Like it's not needed. You're a fashion model. Like why do you need to be naked? You don't. So it's very important that people understand that. Yeah, I think a lot of like safety precautions need to be, honestly, I think things have changed too, because I feel like via social media and just like with a lot of self-awareness, post Me Too movement, all that stuff, I feel like agencies are not just sending their models to anywhere, to anyone. So it's really all the models that aren't signed, that's kind of, and that's what we're kind of tapping into is like, our audience is a lot of unsigned people that are trying to navigate the industry and they don't know a lot of these things. They're the most impressionable ones because they're the ones who are just like shooting, not even just like underwear stuff, but like the worst things. So
yeah.